We're doing pee-wee potatoes today. And there you have it. Some beautiful pan roasted potatoes. That's right, we are pan roasting some pee-wee Dutch yellows. Love these little potatoes. But if you didn't find these, some fingerlings or just any little tiny small potato works. Whew, lid's on tight. And so, I love these little guys. They're buttery, they're nice, and you really don't have to blanch them. Now we're gonna be roasting them in our cast iron. We got our like 12-inch cast iron. This is great if you don't have an oven or if your oven is occupied with, say, a roast, but you want some potatoes to go with it, you can just do them on the stove top. So first, we're gonna throw in a couple of pads of butter.
Ooh.
I know, love butter.
Butter.
And this is such a simple recipe. And this is great, especially if you're doing like your Christmas dinner. You don't want those big meals to be overcomplicated. I know sometimes we can make them super complicated, but we're trying to make things easy. So this is great because you can just basically throw it on the stove top, and as you'll see, there's not much to it. So I'm gonna grab some salt and pepper, because you gotta have salt and pepper. That makes the world go around. And to our pan, as the butter's melted, and I have this on about a low to medium low heat. I'm gonna shake our potatoes out. And we just wanna cover the pan, and that's about, for this size pan and this size potatoes, it's about 4 cups. Yeah, maybe a little more.
So you don't want to crowd the pan, huh?
No, you don't want to have potatoes on top of each other because you want them all touching the bottom because we're going to be shaking and rolling them so they'll be roasting good.
Yeah.
And so pretty much, I'm almost done here.
Wow, this is the easy one.
Yeah, so yeah, we got to have pepper. And good little smoked salt. You know, just a healthy portion because they are potatoes. And turn our heat up to about medium low. And this is all you're doing. So we got that going. We're gonna grab a lid. If you have a matching lid, it's great, but we don't for this size. But this works just fine. You're just gonna put your lid down nice and tight because you're also gonna be kind of steaming them with their own water inside of them as you roast them. That's it. Now, our timer is set to 10 minutes. I'm gonna set it, and then every so often, come over here and shake it. And that's it. We'll be back in 10. All right, a little shaky. Oh, see? Perfect timing. All right, well, we're gonna kind of lower the heat right there, but our next step, we're gonna take some of our rosemary, and this is some dried rosemary that we dried ourselves. And just because rosemary and potatoes go very well together, so we're just gonna break some off and then we'll cut it up. And I like using our garden rosemary. Seems to have a lot better flavor than store-bought.
It really does.
So we're just gonna give it a little chop. That's fine. And check our, ooh,
Wow.
see, those guys are turning beautiful, a little brown.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna take our rosemary, sprinkle it over. And we've got some fresh thyme. Always have thyme. Ooh, already popping. Now we are gonna add garlic, but not at this point. So we're gonna put our lid back on. Give it a little shake. If you shake more than twice, you're playing with it. And then we're gonna set our timer for 5 more minutes. And by that time, they'll be ready. So we'll see you when our potatoes are done. All right, well, our 5-minute timer has gone off. And potatoes are smelling so good.
Yes,
now,
they are.
This is where I like to add the garlic. Now, I tried this in several different ways. You add it at the 5-minute mark, your garlic's burnt. I add it at the 2-minute, it's burnt. The best way that we've found was right at the end. We're gonna turn off our heat, take our lid off. Ooh, that's amazing. And then we're gonna sprinkle our chopped garlic on top.
Oh, look at that.
And see the sizzle, we're gonna throw our pan on. As you can see, cast iron, there's still enough residual heat. It's gonna kind of steam that garlic. And that's also, I like to cheat with the chopped garlic. Instead of just cutting it up, it also saves time. Give that one more little shake.
Hey, don't play with it.
I was playing. And while that just steams for a minute, that'll give you time to get your serving bowl. We got a nice little bowl here. We're gonna garnish this with some microgreens, and I love microgreens as a garnish, especially like the arugulas, because it gives a little peppery flavor. And, you know, potatoes and cheese, you don't have to, but we're gonna have a little fun with some cheese.
What kind of cheese is that?
That is an Asiago.
Ooh.
Which is a good cheese. You can use Parmesan, goes really well, but I like a little Asiago. All right, whew, you can smell that.
Yeah, you really can.
And see, that's pretty much all it entails. And see, our garlic isn't burnt. It's nicely cooked. The butter's a little brown. Look at those potatoes. Now,
Wow.
I need to go to the gym. Cast irons are heavy. We're just gonna throw it in our bowl. Ooh. We'll get our little spatula to get all the rest of the goodies. You don't want to miss them out.
Yeah, you can't leave out the goodies. That's like super important.
Ooh. Again, back to the gym I need to go.
Why? You just grab some cast irons. We got plenty.
No kidding. All right. Got that guy is done. Look at those potatoes there. Whoa. I'm telling you, that, if you could be here and smell the aromas from the thyme and the rosemary and then that garlic, and as you can see, the garlic, it's not burnt. It's nice. It's a little soft. It's perfect. So I'm going to throw in some little cheese.
Look at that.
Oh, yes, indeed. And I like to take some of your greens just because you got to make your stuff look pretty. Guests will appreciate that.
Some nice little microgreens.
Yes, and there you have it. Some beautiful pan roasted potatoes.
Wow.
Now, the most important thing, you ready for a try?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to try it.
Well, then get on over here.
All right.
Potato for you,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
potato for me.
Wow.
You can smell all that.
You can smell all
See?
the herbs and the garlic and
And that's why it's so simple.
yeah.
Like, and this is why we were making it for a nice little Christmas dinner, because you saw a little over 15 minutes total.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty quick for a side, so.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah,
hot.
this is hot, so.
Let's come out of the pan.
Maybe you should have let it rest for a little bit.
Yeah, well, but that's a lot of flavor because that butter kind of browned because we did it on a medium low heat, so we didn't burn our butter, so it's kind of like a brown butter, garlic. This will be a favorite because it's simple, it's easy.
It really is super
And the greens
simple.
go.
Yeah, the greens go really good with it. That nice little microgreen.
Yeah, so next time you need an awesome little side for your dinners, man, check out the pan roasted potatoes.
And you probably have everything you need, maybe except for the potatoes at your house right now.
And get the little baby potatoes because they quick cook. You don't have to parboil them or all that jazz.
And these golden ones are really gonna make it taste a lot better. You don't just want to do any kind of like red potato or anything like that.
The peewee
Yes.
Dutch is they're good. So give it a try, give it a like, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
And all that awesome stuff. And remember, keep cooking and keep camping.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. Or camping and cooking.
You say it different every once in a while.
That's good.
Now it's time for pictures.